Okay, I do have both of my cap rails finished here and put together with my joinery. So before I fit these onto the model, what I want to do is I want to finish off this planking right here, okay, because once I have the cap rail on here and it extends a little past this the edge, I can't get anything in there to sand it. So while it's off, I'm going to go ahead and finish my planking. And what I'm going to use is a single edge razor blade, because then all you got to do is you go in here and you scrape it like this. Let's zoom in. You see how it scrapes very nice? So I'm going to go right down the hull here and give this a real nice smooth finish. Like so. I'm going to do that inside and outside. So I'm going to go along the inside here and do the same thing. And finish this off. So I'm going to go ahead now and scrape this and finish this, and then we'll this side it's already done. See how nice and smooth it is right here, see? So I'm going to go ahead and finish this off, and then we'll install the cap rails. Okay, and now that I have finished my cap rail right here, okay, I got my joinery in place, and what I did was I sanded this edge right here so it fit really nice against my stem. Okay, now I want to line it up at my stem and take these clamps. Now these clamps catch right under the whale like that and right on top of the cap rail. So I want to position this now so I have a lap that goes over the bulwarks. Okay, and I'm going to use another clamp here, go under the whales and on top of the cap rail. Now, see this edge right along here? Okay, I want to make sure I have a nice overlap all along the hull, all around the bow, and that same amount right here on the inside, right in here. Okay, so basically what you're doing is you're centering this, and this now is way too wide. Okay, we're going to trim it down once the glue sets and they're in place. Okay, so now let me go ahead and I'm going to glue these down. Okay, let's glue that cap rail on. Let's get some glue here. And I need a little stir stick to spread it with. Okay, I got myself a little stir stick here. Alright, now I want to put plenty of glue on there, really, and just go all along the top. That was a nice thing about filling in between all of those frame timbers, because now I have a nice solid surface to glue this cap rail on. Okay, so just, okay, I've got it coated all along here. Let's get it all the way to the back. Okay, done. Alright, so let's put the cap rail on. Okay, I have one of these marked top. Okay, this is it. Alright, I'm going to start up here at my stem. I'm going to put a little bit more glue up here at the stem. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I want to even this, I want to take this edge right here and I want to put it right between here like this. See, I want to, well, I'll show you once I get it in place. Okay, get it nice and even against the stem. Let me check back here. I could feel it, you know, from inside and out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and clamp this. Okay, that's what I was saying. You see, I want to have enough extending beyond the stem right there on the towards the outside and the inside. Okay, now let's go to the back and check this out. The only way I can know for sure is I could feel this under there. There's plenty of room. Okay, let's go ahead and clamp it at the stern. Like it. Alright. Now I'm going to look under here. And I'm checking on the inside of the bulwark and the outside to make sure I got a good enough lap. Plenty of lap. Okay, now let's just put a few more clamps. Okay, see, I could feel it where it hits under the whale. Okay, so let's clamp it. Okay, that's it. I'm going to leave that sit and dry, and we'll get back to it here later. Let me balance it there. Okay, we'll get back to it now. What we have now are the cap rails glued down onto the hull, as you can see right here. Okay, so now the next thing I have to do is I have to sand them down to the correct width. And the way I'm going to do that, see here, see how it's overlapping? Quite a bit. So what I want to do now is I'm going to take this strip of 3/32 styrene plastic, and I took it and I put a piece of two-sided tape on the back. So what I want to do is take this tape, okay, and now I'm going to take it and I'm going to run it right under the cap rail. Cut the edge straight. Okay, like this. Okay, I'm going to set it right against the stem there, up underneath the cap rail and along the hull, and I'm going to press it down real nice. Okay. Just like this. And now what I want to do is I want to cut or sand this cap rail. See it right here? Down flush with the top of this piece of plastic I put in here. That way what it's going to do, it's going to give me a nice perfect overlap all along the hull. So let's do that. Okay, now what I'm going to use is a sanding block, and I want to just give it a finish off here, like so, and keep checking it, see how close you are to the plastic. I got a little ways to go. So that's what I'm going to do now. Is this is 80 grit paper, so I'm just going to bring it down like this all along the edge. until it hits the styrene plastic. Okay, after some sanding and shaping, I finished my cap rails. Got them running all along here from the bow all the way back. And if you can see here, let me see. See, I have a nice little lap over my bulwarks. See it right here? Okay, it runs all the way to the stern and around the bow, like that. Alright, now